Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Keerthi and I do all things beauty on my channel. Today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I created this minimal everyday makeup look, and actually a special thank you to Merit Beauty for sponsoring today's video. So Merit Beauty has sent me some products to try and share my thoughts with you all, and I am super excited. Thank you so much, Merit Beauty. All the products came in this bag. I'm going to definitely use this as my travel makeup pouch, you guys. Super handy. I know right now skincare is the star of our beauty routines as we all are staying indoors or either having our masks when we are stepping out. But we can always lean on to some makeup products when you just want to lift your mood up, or when you just want to cover up your dark circles or look more alive in your Zoom sessions, or maybe when you just want to go out and do some grocery shopping, run some errands. I find makeup is super empowering and therapeutic. In today's video, I partnered up with Merit Beauty to create this fresh, minimal, everyday makeup look. I'm going to use some of their products. Merit Beauty is a vegan, cruelty-free brand and is also a clean brand that is available at Sephora. You can find Merit Beauty at sephora.com, online, or also in the Sephora stores. I know you guys are here for the tutorial, so without any more rambling, let's get into the tutorial. But before that, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, then please do hit the subscribe button and join the glam fam. So yeah, grab a snack, get cozy, and let's get into today's tutorial. When it comes to makeup, prepping up the skin is so important, and for that, primer plays a key role. So today I'm going to take the Milk Makeup Hydra Grip Primer. So this helps to give a very juicy, hydrated canvas. Now our primer is really important. Now this is very subjective, you guys, because you can use a primer or you can skip a primer. That completely depends upon your skin type. So if you have like super flawless skin, then trust me, your moisturizer acts as your primer and it preps up your skin. But if you do have some certain skin concerns like minimize your pores, or if you have like super dry skin and you want to prep up your skin in a way that you want to create a very juicy, dewy makeup look, then yes, primer plays a key role. Or if you have oily skin and you want to control that oil and shine, then yes, you need an oil control primer, and primer plays a key role. So primer using is subjective and that totally depends upon your skin. Now I'm going to take this LA Girl Pro color corrector, orange color corrector, and the concealer. Now, does everybody has to use a color corrector? No, that again is subjective and depends upon your skin concerns. So if you have dark circles or pigmentation or acne marks that you want to cover up, then yes, you need a color corrector, because this color corrector is going to balance out that pigmentation. And on top of a color corrector, you will need a concealer. So now I'm going to apply this color corrector on the areas where I have pigmentation. And remember the thing, guys, you don't need to apply a lot of orange color corrector because that is going to make you look like an orange. So just a little amount is enough. Now I'm going to take the concealer that actually matches my skin type, and I'm going to apply that on top of this orange color corrector on the areas where I applied the orange color corrector. So now I'm going to take a damp e.l.f. Cosmetics Beauty Sponge. I'm going to remove any excess water that's there. So now see, when I'm squeezing this, there is no water coming out. So now I'm going to take the sponge. You can also use a brush, whatever that you prefer. And I'm going to blend this out. Now I'm going to take this foundation brush from Merit. I already dotted my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is the foundation that I used. So you can use a foundation or a BB cream or a CC cream, whatever that you are comfortable with. And I'm going to blend this foundation. Now you can either use a brush or a sponge, whichever tool that you want. So I dotted like a little more product, and I'm going to blend this out with my damp beauty sponge. So now I'm also giving an overall blend with the same sponge, you guys. So even when I go with a brush, I always love to do this. I always love to take a sponge and then give a nice overall blend, so that it gives a very flawless finish. Now I'm going to take this Perfect Complexion stick from Merit Beauty. So this is a wonderful multi-purpose product. You can use this as a foundation and also as a concealer. So yeah, if you love multi-purpose products, I think you're going to love this product. So I'm going to apply this right under my eye, right here, to slightly brighten up the face, slightly on my bridge bone, here on Cupid's bow, and on the forehead. Again, you can use fingers, you can use a beauty blender, whatever that you are comfortable with. So I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to blend this out. Okay, you guys, the formula is super smooth, super easy to blend. So even though it's a stick foundation, it gives a very natural, super lightweight feel on skin. It's not heavy and it's not super dry and patchy. So for those of you with dry skin, you're gonna love this. So this is a product that can work on all of the skin types wonderfully. If you're a person who wouldn't love applying foundations for a simple minimal makeup look, then this product can actually work wonderfully because it's a multi-purpose product. So you can just do some spot concealing like under eyes or your chin or anywhere that you have acne marks, do some spot concealing and you'll be good to go. And now I'm going to take this blush from Merit Beauty in the shade called Beverly Hills. If you know me, you know how much I love applying cream blushes. Guys, when it comes to a minimal, dewy, everyday makeup look, cream blushes give a very natural flush of color. I do love that about cream blushes. So let's try this out. Definitely you can use a brush, a sponge, or your fingers when it comes to cream blushes. So this is how the shade looks like. It's a beautiful peach toned color. So this is how the product looks like. Apply this on the apples of my cheeks. And I'm just gonna press the product in to my skin. So now when you're blending this out with your fingers, do remember, don't put a lot of pressure because you'll be moving away the foundation. With very little pressure, dab this on your apples of your cheeks and you'll get a very beautiful flush of color. If you're afraid of applying blush, I'm sure you're gonna love this blush. Because for those of you people who wouldn't love applying a deep, dark, pigmented blushes, I know there are people out there because back in the day, I was one of them. I don't love applying like too much color on my cheeks back in the day. So this is a great blush. This has like pigmentation, but it is not overly pigmented. So it gives a very beautiful natural flush of color on cheek. So for those of you who want like a light flush of color, which makes you look like you have a very natural color on your cheeks, like a very natural, beautiful flush of color on your cheek, you're gonna love this blush. It also is very creamy and dewy. So it gives a very beautiful glow. Now, I'm just gonna slightly take a bit of that and also gonna apply this on my nose as well. I'm going to slightly take a bit of that and I'm going to tap that on my eyelids to create like a monochromatic look, to tie the look together. So now I'm going to take this Merit Beauty Highlighting Balm in the shade called Kawa. This is how the product looks like. When it comes to everyday minimal makeup, cream highlighters look wonderful on skin. They give more of that natural highlight on cheeks and they look like as if you're glowing from within. So I'm going to take this cream highlighter. I'm going to take this with fingers. I would suggest you to take this with fingers because if you directly apply this with the stick, more chances that you're going to move the foundation because you're going to put like a lot of pressure on skin. So with fingers, just slightly tap that on your highest points of your cheeks for a very dewy glow. Oh my god, look at that. This gives a very natural, beautiful shine on cheeks. I love that. Love this glow, you guys. So I'm going to take a bit of that, going to apply this on my bridge of the nose, just slightly tapping it right here. So now we have to set everything in place so that it doesn't move. So for that, powder is super crucial. So I'm going to take this Bitery Hyaluronic Hydra Loose Powder. You guys, Powders are changing a lot. So many wonderful powders out there in the market. If you're a person who is intimidated to apply a powder because you feel that powders give like a very creepy, dry look after application, or not, there are incredible powders out there in the market. Brands are changing up their game, and one of the powders that I absolutely love in the loose powders is this Bitery Hyaluronic Hydra loose powder. Now I know this is a bit expensive, but this works super stunning if you have a dry skin. This is a hyaluronic hydra powder. So this doesn't dry out your skin, but it perfectly sets your makeup so that it will not move. Setting a brush from Morphe. So the brush number is Morphe M554. And I'm gonna pat this on over my skin. So I'm not going to apply too much of the powder on where I applied my highlighter, because I do want my highlighter to shine and look dewy. So I'm not going to mattify that area. But on the rest of my face, I'm going to take a bit of powder, dust off the excess on the back of my hand, and I'm going to set the makeup. Now, if you want to like minimize your pores, one trick is take powder and apply that on your pore area. Boom. Magic eraser. You're going to minimize your appearance of your pores. It's literally not going to minimize your pores, but it's going to minimize the appearance of your pores. Can you guys see? There is still that highlighter shine still on the skin. So that is how I want my skin to look like. I still want that highlighter shine, but the other areas I want like a bit of like a more mattified look. So now I'm going to take this highlighter stick itself, and I'm going to take a bit of this product, and I'm going to apply this on top of my eyelid. This is also like one highest point on your face where light hits. So when you apply a highlighter on your eyelid, especially on the center part of your eyelid, it looks super stunning. So slightly taking that a bit and applying that on under my brow bone, just a teensy bit. Now I'm going to take this powder bronzer with the Sephora Angle brush. This bronzer is from Il Makiage and it's in the shade called Waka Waka. It's a beautiful bronzer for medium skin tones. I love how stunning this is. I just love the formula. It's not powdery. And I'm going to apply this on my bronzing areas of my face to create the warmth. Now I'm going to take a blending brush. I'm going to take the same bronzer, just a slight hint of that, and I'm going to apply this in the crease to create a nice depth in that eye contour area. So this is basically like we're going to contour the eye. Now I'm going to take this Perfect Black Lengthening Mascara from Merit Beauty. I'm going to use this to coat my top and bottom lashes. So always remember to remove the excess in the tip area when you're going to apply your mascara. So don't worry if that goes on top of your eyelid. Let that dry down, and once that dries down, we're going to take a spoolie and we're going to remove that. So now, as you guys can see, we have a bit of product here, right? So once this dries down, take a spoolie and just brush. I know there are many people out there who wouldn't love to wear a lipstick on a daily basis and would love to prefer going with the tinted lip balm or more of a tinted lip gloss. So today we have two products from Merit Beauty. So these are Tinted Lip Oils, and I have two shades right here. Okay, now I'm going to swatch these two shades and I'm going to show you how they look. This is the product and the shade is called Kara Kara. I think if I'm not butchering the name. So this is how this looks like. Beautiful shade for fall. So fall appropriate. Another shade here. It's called Sangria. And I'm going to swatch it. Maroonish shade is Sangria. So now I'm going to apply these two and show it to you how they look on the lips. So firstly, I'm going to apply Sangria. So this is how Sangria shade looks like on my lips and on my skin tone. It's beautiful for everyday wear. This is not like super dark, even though it looks in the bottle that it's like a very rich color. So this is perfect for everyday minimal makeup looks. I actually love the formula of these lip oils. This oil is not like super sticky. You know, you actually take some glosses and they feel like very sticky and greasy and oily on lips. I don't find that with these lip oils. So now I'm going to take the next shade, Kara Kara, and I'm going to apply this. Look, this is my favorite shade. I love this color. It kind of like brightens my complexion. For everyday makeup looks, I usually gravitate more towards lip colors that has like tangerine, you know, orangey tones in that they look stunning on my medium brown complexion. The final makeup look. So let's get into my favorite products and my thoughts on the Merit Beauty products. I do love this formula. It's a great formula. It's very creamy, super lightweight, and it also gives a beautiful coverage. But this retails for $38, you guys. So that is actually like a high-end, you know, not actually super expensive, like a high-end, because I know some foundations retail for like $50-$60, but still that is like a luxury, you know, pricing. So let's look at how much of product we got in here. So this is the amount of product that we have here. And the thickness of the product is more of like a lipstick. I do have like other stick foundations like from Hourglass and all of that. This is actually a little bit more when compared to this product. So when I am paying like $38 for a product, I would expect like a more quantity. So I do like the coverage. I do like the formula of this perfecting complexion stick. But I wish that for $38 price tag that there would have been a bit more product in this package. To the next product we have here, the blush. I do like the formula, definitely love it. I love how juicy this is, how dewy this is, how creamy this is, and it's also super easy to blend. Because this is not super pigmented, I would prefer using like a brush or with fingers. This is great for everyday use when you don't want to apply like too much of color on your cheeks. This is definitely a wonderful blush. I find this to be like pigmented in the right way, especially for everyday use. So I'm a person who wouldn't love to wear like too much of blush when I'm doing like a very minimal makeup look, you guys. Heavy-handed with my blush when it comes to doing a full phase of glam makeup looks. Everyday makeup looks, I would love a bit more natural flush of color kind of blushes. So for me, I find this to be perfect. And coming to the lip oils, I absolutely adore these lip oils, you guys. I love how stunning they look on lips. They give that very glossy, juicy lip look. And also they have a beautiful tint. And coming to my favorite shade among these two, I definitely love Kara Kara. Still, I do like Sangria as well. It's a beautiful shade, but among these two, I definitely pick this shade. I would gravitate more towards this shade. And I also find this to be a shade that is like more fall appropriate as well. But I do definitely love this. I love the formula. I love the texture. I love how they are like not super sticky on lips. They are not at all uncomfortable on lips. I definitely love them. Like I can rate like 10 on 10 for this lip oils. That we're gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys will like this makeup look. I hope you like this video. If you do so, then please don't forget to give this video a like, share, comment, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. That means so much to me. And also do follow me on my Instagram. I'll leave the direct link in the description box below so you can get to know me more. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.